and before you go to bed, try again. I want you to go deep inside your consciousness, where the truth of your being lies. To sink past thoughts, beyond mind, to the true core that is you, the true you, God. Good morning, friends. Today we are doing another lesson in non-dualistic teachings, and this time we are gonna strengthening our connection to self, true self, our connection to the divine, deepening the connection to the divine. So in this mind training practice, we are not asked to change thoughts, manipulate thoughts, but to go beneath the thoughts, to that ever-present deep awareness. And that's what you are, pure awareness, pure consciousness. Hello! Good morning from Aven. It's a rainy day in Aven today. I wanted to record this outside because it's a beautiful view, and I'm by the sea, and people are bringing their boats and putting them in the sea. It's that time of the year, so let me show you. Wow! You always are this deep awareness. That's what you are when you go to sleep, when you disappear, when you drop your body. You always are you. That never changes. So what we are doing today, we are going beneath. We're going beneath all thoughts and worldly impressions. We're going beneath the mind. Not controlling thoughts, but just thinking past them, not reacting to them. And take a little rest. Finally. I want you to go deep inside your consciousness. I want you to go deep inside your consciousness, where the truth of your being lies. It exists. Deep within you lies a space, quiet and profoundly stable space. That is the true nature of your consciousness. It is that endless and deep connection. Endless, peaceful and deep connection you have with all that is. It is the you, this true you that you always are, regardless where you are, what you do, regardless if whether you have the body or not. That is never changeable. You never change from lifetime to lifetime. It is the pure consciousness, you, that is unchangeable, not disturbed by the ego mind. So do your best today to go beneath thoughts, beyond thoughts, and connect to that stillness within. In order to see, to perceive the truth, you need to realize that light is not without, it is within. And this is where the true vision comes from. This is the light that makes seeing possible, like seeing the truth, not this illusion around here, perceived by the physical senses. Today we are attempting to reach that light. This is the exercise, going beyond mind. Let's practice. It is a really difficult form of practice for an undisciplined mind, but comes very natural to a disciplined mind. So if your mind is circus, don't worry, just do the practice. Whether it works or not, it is the intention behind it that works. So let's keep going. This is a major goal of mind training. In this practice, in this exercise, you leave behind all that you believe and all the thoughts that you think. It gives you a sense of peace, a sense of being stable, a sense of belonging that we tend not to find in this world, in places, in people, in things we buy or achieve. So thinking beyond mind is a very good practice. It is in fact the most significant thing you can possibly attempt. It is a release from hell. If you can step aside from the ego for ever so little, just step aside from your ego a little bit. When you do step away from the ego, you recognize that its oppositions, resentments, and fears mean nothing. It's like they are non-existing. There is no fear. There is no worry, anxiety, depression, and all this. Practice. Try. Sink within. Don't focus on the outside. The fastest way to drift outside is scroll on your phone, hang on your computers, right? Phone, scrolling on social media is the biggest anti-meditation technique, I would say. So let's practice. Because to reach light is to escape from darkness. When you turn on the light, regardless of how dark seems to be outside of you, darkness simply cannot exist. If you enter the dark room, you turn the switch on and voila, the light goes on. Darkness can simply not exist, right? So the way to deal with the darkness is not to fight it. You cannot fight the darkness. More darkness only creates more darkness. You don't fight the darkness. You simply turn on the light. Your light. By not reacting, by not going without, but go within, sink within, beyond thoughts, beyond mind, deep under the ocean waves, and find that stillness within. It may be a little boogie woogie what I'm speaking here, but there will come a time in your life when storms will be a bit too brutal and they may shake you to your core. Then you realize that there is the core that I am deep within, and you can always go back and think, rest, and not ignore the situations going on in the world, but recognize the truth from the untruth. Recognize that everything is rising and falling. Everything is ever changing, but one thing, and that is you, that who you are within. And you can always find this solace, this stable ground within, by going within. At least that's the only thing that works for me. We are attempting to reach God here. I am. You can repeat in your own mind or say it out loud. I am the light in which I see. Or you can say, God is the light in which I see. But you don't see while looking with those two physical eyes and looking outside. Oh no, this is not the seeing I'm talking about. You go within. So you can repeat the statement a few times. God is the light in which I see. Or you can skip the word God if it bothers you. You are determined to see. You are determined to see the truth. So you go beyond mind by quietly thinking past your thoughts. You don't pay attention to them. You don't give them importance. You just relax and think beyond all thinking. Don't let them disturb you. Your thoughts do not disturb you unless you let them, unless you give them power to. It's all up to you. Your mind cannot be stopped in this unless you stop it. Mind is simply taking its natural course, thinking blah blah blah. But we don't need that all the time. Observe your passing thoughts without involvement and slip quietly by them. And have a sense of the importance of what you're doing, because it is indeed the most important thing you can do. That is like it feels like a salvation, and it feels like the happiest accomplishment, and actually the only one that has any meaning. Even when after we achieve all our goals here, it's you still feel empty inside and just reach for another goal to achieve, right? So let's put this video game on pause and experience the real life that you are, that is always present, ever present and eternal. You can imagine that light within you as unlimited and all-pervading. So to sum up the practice, you are asked to not change your thoughts or manipulate your thoughts. You're simply asked to sink beyond them, to that deep awareness that is always there. You always have this deep awareness of consciousness.